The red spine on the cassette you are now watching is your assurance of first-class audio-video presentation, guaranteed by RCA Columbia Pictures Video. If your cassette does not look like this, phone RCA Columbia Pictures on 01 636 8373.
Ray?
A woman in danger. A fortune in ransom.
I don't care what they want. I'll pay anything.
A mystery in the making.
You don't know anything about this kidnapping, do you?
There's only one man tough enough to intimidate the suspects. Smart enough to uncover the clues. Brave enough to catch the kidnappers.
Who is that?
Harry Crumb. That's right, the Harry Crumb.
He's the last in a long line of great detectives.
My reputation precedes me. Otherwise, I'd be late for all my appointments.
He's a master of disguise.
I am the Jules de Lioche.
Could you spell that, please?
I don't think so. Try it with a D.
His mind is like a steel trap.
You find that crazy typewriter, and you'll have your kidnappers.
It's no wonder they took her. Just look at her. She's perfect.
Perfect? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at the size of her head. She must be enormous.
You get paid for this?
Usually, yeah.
Are you a fly fisherman?
Fishing is my life.
Who's Harry Crumb? He's the best at tracking down the worst.
Nimble yet clumsy. Cunning yet naive.
He's a man's man, loved by women. He's coming on strong. He's coming through. And he's coming to a theater near you.
Harry Crumb.
John Candy.
Looks like this one could get a little rough.
Who's Harry Crumb?
You don't have to be beautiful.
For all of you who've been wondering what our first contact with an alien would be like, whether a visitor from another planet would be friendly, intelligent, eager to communicate, or maybe even have superhuman powers. At last, there is a movie that will satisfy your curiosity. Dan Aykroyd, Kim Basinger. My Stepmother is an Alien, a comedy of cosmic proportions.
Once upon a weekend, an ordinary shoeshine man was asked to put himself in somebody else's shoes.
Someone must confess to the crime.
And a guy in hot water was given a second chance.
Told him to stick with this guy like glue for the whole weekend.
What do you want to do? We'll do something, huh?
They're telling me I should not leave this
They? There is no they. I am they.
Things were looking up.
2 days, you understand? Little fun, little memory, then back to Chicago.
You the boss.
But things change.
The guy, he's big back there.
This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. But what I gotta tell you is, you cannot talk about it.
There is, of course, no bill. Your money's no good in this hotel.
So how do you feel? Tight but aggressive?
Okay. It's very important that nobody know that Mr. Johnson is here.
A good friend of ours from Chicago, Mr. Johnson. Will you please stand up, Mr. Johnson? Ladies and gentlemen, can you let him know, please?
Joseph Vincent sends you greetings. We're in some very deep
It's good to know one's family.
I got a big family. So tell me some names. Is it Bruno Gatto? And the little Bruno Gatto? I don't know them.
Everybody likes you when you're someone else.
I thought you were here for the meeting.
Oh, heck. I never seen the Don pal up that close before. You were gonna go fishing. Don Giuseppe found out who you were, then you were gonna go fishing as the bait.
Don Amici, Joe Mantegna.
Trying to keep a low profile here, you understand? We like to go in quiet.
Could we get some attention here?
In a David Mamet film, Things Change. A very special comedy for a change.